Apparently it wants me to do it in the upright. Hey, see if anybody gets in here. Pop my eyes open this morning. Good morning, YouTube. How are you guys? Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I have to tell you a little bit about what happened. Hey, hello, who's ever on here? Good morning from the beautiful state of Pennsylvania. How you doing? Hey, say something now. There's three. I wanted to talk about from an Aries perspective of Mars being in Aries. Um, that energy and how it feels. Uh, it's interesting because for me, it's hard to just hone in on just that portion of it because there's so many planets right now that are in their home station. Uh, I've been Monday. I pretty much New Year's Day. I would have been yesterday. I don't know. See, my brain is like two, but yeah, today's the third. New Year's Day, I took the day and just kind of rested. It was a very weird energy. I was gonna go and share time with friends and go out and do stuff. As soon as Mars went into Aries, I got a panic attack. I felt the aggression and I felt that I felt very, very anxious. Then I looked at the time and it was like 9:30. My friend's messaging me, "Hey, let's go out." And I'm like, "Oh no." No, I'm not going out there. And from what a lot of people were saying, they're also feeling like very short-tempered and um impulsive aggressive. Not passive aggressive, impulsive aggressive. So if that is something that you're feeling, that's welcome to Mars and Aries. You got to look at your Mars placement in your chart too. Um, right now, I have my natal planets. I got a lot of really good placements. So, um, I'm having a Saturn return. Mars is returned home. My North Node is in Sagittarius, so I'm having that my nodal return. There's a lot of good things that are happening for me personally. Um, I'm having offers for dates coming in. And I had a feeling it was going to happen. Now I got to pick apart. So be prepared. And I haven't even really left my house a whole lot. So I'm supposed to go on a date Friday night. Brand new person. Well, yeah, somebody I never dated before. So we'll see how that goes. Knows my ex. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. I'm still kind of back and forth on it. I'm going out. I'm going to go. It is what it is. I'll check it out, see how it works out. How are you all doing? Talk to me. Who's on here? I can tell you one thing. One other thing. And I'm going to go into the vision I had about Mars and Aries. Mars going into Aries, which is part of the reason I didn't go out as well. Because I was catching things. There's one other really big, huge thing that's going on right now. The Sun and Saturn, they're going to be having their little conference in the sky during Capricorn, Saturn returning Capricorn. Yeah, they're going to be chit-chatting, as well as we have a solar eclipse coming up here on the 5th. Guess what else happens on the 5th? I'm wondering if they're not going to be chit-chatting about Uranus, well, what they're going to do with that planet going into Taurus. I don't know if they're going to be conferencing on that or I don't know. It's about to leave Aries, so we say bye. Bye-bye, Uranus. Like, big time. Like, there's so many things that are happening in the sky right now. You know, and Venus is trucking her little butt right through Scorpio, so she's going forward. There's none after after Uranus turns direct. All planets are go. All planets are system go after the 5th. And then there's the solar eclipse. So things should really be shifting. I'm sure many of you have been feeling this shift. Fire signs. First off, Sagittarius should really be feeling this. That's my sister's sign. I know when Jupiter went into Sag, I felt that. And I was so happy for them. And I felt it because, you know, my North Node's there. And then I was anticipating Mars going into Aries, which he's there. It was a long, hard road for him this year. I'm just going to let you all know. Poor Aries. Mars. And the last leg of this thing, yeah, I know because it's my ruling planet. And because I don't know, the vision that I had about Mars is he's just riding his horse in blind faith. Okay. I got a vision of him on this white stallion, a guy on a white stallion, which would be Aries, Mars, and he's blindly just going pushing forward. And it's the fog, he couldn't see in front of him at all. Like, but he just kept pushing forward, and he could feel, because this was kind of like a vision that I had. He could feel his home planet just around like right there. And I think that that's what Pisces has been feeling. I did a reading for Pisces. They were really feeling feisty on New Year's, Christmas around Christmas time. They were feisty. Pisces energy people, at least my community of Pisces, were feeling very feisty when I did the collective reading. And I think a lot of it was because Mars was still there and getting ready to push into Aries and knew it. And it was like the final push through that unknown place, that scary place for Mars. It's not as scary as something like Saturn, where, you know, he doesn't know if Saturn's going to kill him. Saturn's, yeah, mean old grandma. Either way, what I saw was him riding this horse as fast as what he could go, and all he kept seeing was more and more thick fog. And then on New Year's Eve, as I'm meditating, and I was going to come on New Year's Day and do this, and all of a sudden what I saw was when he got to the edge of Pisces, when he got to that point, he just kept going faster, and it was like it just like, it was so weird how it looked. It was like, how can I explain this? Like when you go in from one on sci-fi movies, like when someone comes in from one realm to another, there's like this it almost looked like sonic waves. Like when he punched through Pisces to come back into Aries, it was like an instant clearing, but everything went red. From the front view. So if that makes, it's like a sonic boom come pushing through into the sign of Aries, And then I got like a front view of him on this horse, just going way, way, way fast, like, and the smile is like finally home, and everything, like all the landscape was red, and he just, I saw him rear up on his horse, and yeah, he just took off in the Aries, like it was, and of course, like you could see the wall of Pisces, like the wall of nothing but fog, sheer fog of Pisces behind him. It was cool. It was super cool. What I saw, because I'll get visions like that sometimes, and just in my own imagination, like that's the type of stuff that comes to me. And it was weird because I had got that vision, and I wasn't sure of the exact time, because I was like all ready to go and wanting to go out and stuff that night. And my best friend got a hold of me and she's like, "So are we going out?" And I'm like, "Oh, hell no. Nope. We are not going and doing, I'm not going out. You can go out. But I guarantee you the aggression that I'm feeling, something's going to pop off if we go at, like, I just have that feeling that something's going to pop off. People are going to get nasty and mean. And the last thing I want to be around is nasty, mean drunks." Now, I'd go out tonight or any other time, but I don't know. It was just weird because when that finally happened, here's the thing. I didn't sleep. I slept last night, but New Year's night, the whole night I was up and I was so tired. But for some reason, I just had all this energy pulsating through my body again, and that hasn't happened for a while. I've been getting back on a normal regular schedule. But this kind of the energy shifts and stuff kind of got me back off my game. And now with Uranus about to go direct in 2 days, and then we have the eclipse in 2 days. I don't know, guys. A lot of people are feeling anxious. I have things to do. I got to get to the bank. I did a private reading last night that lasted for a while, and yeah. So I mean, I'm getting small things done, and then I had a minor glitch with my apartment building, so I kind of just stepped back from that for a minute. No big deal. It is what it is. I'm getting things done. That's the important thing. One day at a time. That's one of the things I can't, like, one day at a time. But as you see, it's rather early this morning and I'm up. I'm not fully dressed yet. But I'm at least awake. That's a big thing. Went to bed rather early last night. Had my tea. Hot tea in the morning. Either way, whoever's on here, hello. Nobody's saying anything. But yeah, I kind of wanted to let you guys know about what's going to be, what you can expect from having. You need to know where your Mars placement is in your chart, first off. Or if you're an Aries, sun, moon, or rising, what you can expect. Well, hello, Molly. More or less, I can't really say what you can expect or predict for your life, because that really is fluid with everything that you're doing. But I can tell you this. I've had people ask me out on dates that were very unexpected. And yeah, very interesting things that I didn't expect. So expect the unexpected. Because I went all last year, I couldn't manifest a date if I try. And again, I really didn't go anywhere either, but I wanted to manifest the right thing. I didn't want to manifest someone in a bar asking me out. No, that's not me. Look, aggression. Aggression. That's Mars and Aries. Yeah. What are you guys doing? They're bad. They gotta go. Look at them. Hey! Hey! You two are rotten. Yeah, lots of aggression. And then Uranus turns direct. Then we have that eclipse. So we're going to have another eclipse at the same time Uranus turns direct. So there's a lot of stuff happening. Not to mention we have Saturn and Pluto, you know, in Capricorn, and the sun's there. There's a lot of things that are happening that we have to understand, that it's everything connected. You know, hopefully they're just going to like, hey, hey, hopefully they're just going to let, during their conference, they're gonna be like, yo, Mars is back in Aries. Like, let them go. Let them do what they're gonna do. Let Aries finally, excel in life again. Because they were merciless. They were merciless on our soul the last 7.5 years with Uranus there. I'm telling you, that's the way it is. Just kitties. Either way, I'm ready to move on with my life. I'm ready to move on, move up. Get on, do readings maybe a little later today and get these done for January. Yep, I know they're late. I've had some weird things happening now. So, expect the unexpected. That's probably one of the things I can say the most. What you don't expect, expect. Like, there's things that have happened that, it's like quick, 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 quick. Just like healing right now for people. If you acknowledge it, you speak it out, spirit can cut it off if you're dealing with stuff. I've been feeling pretty great. Other than, I feel these energies and trying to get back on my game. 2019. Like I said, lots of aggression. Expect a lot of aggression. And then Mars will be going into Taurus on February 14th, Valentine's Day. Hey! You two, stop it. Yeah. So, Mars and Taurus. Who rules Taurus? Planet Venus. Oh boy. Could be some fights on Valentine's Day. Do you hear that? Look at, like, that's the perfect illustration. Hey! I gotta go. This is crazy. You too! Stop it! Yeah. Gemini twins down there fighting. Bad kitties. So does this make any sense? Have you guys been feeling any aggression? Because if you're short-tempered, that's all a part of being an Aries. Welcome to the life of an Aries. One little thing can happen and you freak out. My car, New Year's Day, went down there, got a brand new battery for it. Well, apparently it's something other than a battery. Sitting out in front of my house, not inspected. Supposed to get inspected yesterday. Can't move it. It won't start. So now I gotta push it back into my driveway and get it off the street and cover it. Go get it registered. Can't get it inspected. Can't drive it. Gonna have to have it towed 50 miles away to somebody who can work on it. I'm not dealing with that right now. I got a car that works. So that's just, of course, I came in, tossed my keys. I was just pissed. I was pissed. I was like, I just went and bought a brand new battery for it, and it still won't turn over, and it's like, whatever. Thank God I have another vehicle, which isn't the greatest and needs work. That's the car I have to work on. So that's my winter car. The other one, it's a rear-wheel drive. I'm not worried about that. I have to worry about my other car that will get me through the snow, not this one. So, yeah, gonna have to have that pushed back into my driveway and covered for the winter. And I'm like, screw it. I'll fix it in the spring. We'll figure it out then. In the meanwhile, I got other things to do with my other car. Make sure that that's okay. Thank God I don't have car payments on them. Yeah, that's the good thing. They're paid off. These cash, that's the perfect illustration right there. Yeah, that's why Pisces was so feisty. And they're still gonna feel that energy. Well, guess what? It's back in its home sign, home fire sign, and yeah, you could pretty much. I've been calling it for a while. Once Mars goes into Aries, Aries ain't gonna be taking no shit from people now. We took enough shit the last 7 years. We've gotten knocked down, beat down, had an ego death, and now we're rebuilding. So we're fighters. Aries are fighters. Scorpios, Mars is also the home planet of Scorpio. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too. We're directly connected to Scorpio. That's why a lot of times Aries and Scorpio end up coupling up because they have that recognition. They have that that Martian recognition. And we see the fire in each other's eyes. There's a magnetic pull because of Mars. We share Mars. Not to mention they have Pluto there. So it's usually to Aries' detriment to get involved with a Scorpio. Just saying. Some depends on if they're light or dark Scorpio. Obviously. I had my share of run-ins with Scorpios. I was married to one. My son, my oldest son's a Scorpio. And then I dated one who was very dark. Threw me right into the dark night of the soul. Get ready for transformation when you date one of those astrological signs if they're dark. You too. Yeah, that is pretty much what it. Yeah, they are so bad. Look, y'all need to stop your fighting for real. Talk about aggression. Here comes the old fellas. Oh, my word. Yep. There's a lot of things I have to do. As you see, yeah, there's my table. Had a layout last night. Had to do a private reading for someone. Was on the phone with her for quite some time. Instant connection. So yeah, I've been busy, but kind of resting too. Like on New Year's night, it was odd because I just listened to music the whole night. Music that really got me charged up. That's where I was. You might notice that too if you're more inclined to listen to. Hey! Could be more inclined to listen to more aggressive music. This is I bet the gyms are full. I can tell you that right now because on New Year's night I'm dancing around my room. Just listening to music, non-stop listening to music. You know, and it was like it was weird because it was like it was like transferring mindsets or transmuting these negative mindsets into positive. The music I was listening to, it was, like I said, Aries, the star sign of Aries and the people born under that star sign have gone through and are completing a mass transformation. Um, I can guarantee you, you talk to any Aries, their life is nowhere near the same as it was 7 years ago. Not even close. Not even close. When things would just usually like kind of fall into place here and there. Yeah. Well, guess what? The last 7.5 years, everything just things look like they've fallen into place and then they fall apart even worse. And then they look like things were gonna get better and then 20 other things would freaking happen. Yeah. That was Uranus. Every area, every sector destroyed. Destroyed. Boom. So yeah, taken right off at the there's a lot of tarot readers who had talked about that. I only watch for, like I said, I only watch for my sign. So I watch a lot of Aries readings from a lot of different tarot readers. But I usually try to get mine out for Aries first so that people know that I ain't getting anything off anyone else. But last year was a struggle. 2018, because it was the last leg of this thing. And then Uranus came back in October. And you want to know what? We're used to this shit now. We're used to this energy. So it's like taking it with a grain of salt and just and it was in retrograde. Yeah, good old Uranus in retrograde, not fun. Um, but we're used to it. You kind of just get fucking used to your whole world falling apart all the time and not thinking things are gonna get better because it's been so bad for so long. And you can ask any Aries. It's the truth. I'm not telling you anything that no other Aries wouldn't confirm. You're an Aries, you'd understand. Your sun sign there, or moon, you'd understand. Shit falls apart when Uranus comes through. And it's a scary situation. But yeah, there's 4 people on here. I'd like to say hello. Please hit the like button. If you want to talk about, if you're, I'd like to have a conversation if you guys have been feeling this different energy or if it's just been like blah or what it's been like for you guys. But please comment down in the comment section if you felt this on New Year's Eve, because I did, and I refused to go out. Like, I almost went into a panic attack. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going out there. Not around people, not with Uranus. No, 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 not with Mars coming into Aries and Uranus about to turn direct and Jupiter is just expanding on this energy. Not a good idea. So, now that things have kind of sort of calmed down within me, like the energy's going. Hell, it's 9:30. I'm up. I'm around. But hey, yeah, good things to look forward to this year. We have Mars here for the next 5.5 weeks. Aries. A lot of people have been looking forward to this. So, if you're an Aries and you felt this on New Year's Eve, please comment. He's happy to be there. He likes it there way more than I'm going to say this publicly, and it's because it's true. He likes Aries just because of the energy and the fire. He likes it better than Scorpio. I'm not saying that as an Aries. I'm saying that because it's true. He doesn't mind. He deals with Scorpio, and he rules the planet Scorpio. But that's about as far as it goes. Pluto is the real ruler of Scorpio. Because Mars isn't that damn deep. Mars is just the warrior. That's the warrior in Scorpio. Scorpios are way more than just Mars. Scorpios are layers and layers and like an onion. Layers and layers and layers of depth. Well, guess what? Mars just likes to truck through it and just go. He's like a tornado. It's the best way of, he's like a fucking tornado. A small tornado. Uranus is like a freaking hurricane. That's Uranus, a hurricane. But yeah, I've seen people get off of here. Probably because I said Mars would rather be in Aries than Scorpio, which is true. He doesn't mind Scorpio. He trucks through there. But the effects of Mars and Scorpio is completely different than Mars and Aries. He's happy. He is so happy to be home. I can tell you that. Everything should be, you want to know what? Everything should be coming to you guys a lot clearer now. Any kind of indecision, you guys should be able to get in your intuition clear answers now. Yet, even though Neptune is still in Pisces, Neptune likes to be there. So your imagination should be good at this point. That is another huge thing. All these planets are in their home spots. They're happy. They're right where they like to be. The only one, Venus isn't where she likes to be, and Pluto isn't like where he likes to be either. So Pluto's just like, yeah. Him and Saturn aren't, yeah. That's like, who the hell is she? What does she think she is? Wow. Saturn's stability. Pluto's chaos. Complete chaos. Underworld chaos. Like, yeah. He's dealing with it though. Like, he's not the happiest, but he's dealing with it. Aries and Scorpios have direct lines to each other though. Just so you know. That's why. Because we both have the Martian planet. Both have the Martian planet. So you'll notice a lot of times it's weird because I birthed a Scorpio sun. I reared a Scorpio. So ain't nobody can tell me I don't know what a Scorpio is. Not to mention I dated one and was married to one. I know exactly how they work. And I divorced one. But obviously I was married to one. I'm no longer married. Very unawakened soul. This last one, just dark. He understood the things of the spirit though, the things that I would say, but yet he couldn't accept the fact that I wasn't pessimistic and I wasn't dark in my thinking, that I was still positive, if that makes any sense. Because he was negative as fuck. Yeah, I'll say it. He was negative AF. Not me. I try to be positive as what I can. And I'm going through a Uranus transit, and I'm positive, and this guy's negative. And he has he had Jupiter in his sign. He had Pluto there at the time. It was like, the sun, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Still negative as fuck. I'm like, yeah, that's spewing out curses. Couldn't be around that. Some of the things he did say are right. I, my innocence, my naivete, yeah, got destroyed because of that. I'm no longer naive anymore. That innocent, that blind innocence, nope, not anymore. I'm happy now, though. I've learned, like I said, I've learned a lot of lessons from a Scorpio. He did me many, many favors with life lessons. I don't hate, that's what part of the reason I don't hate him. I always have a deep love, hate relationship with him. Or should I say love, dislike, because of how bad I was hurt. But in hindsight of everything, he did me a favor. So now it's going into future relationships with my eyes wide open, but still being able to trust again. So this date on Friday night ought to be freaking interesting because it's somebody who knows him. So, yeah. Either way, I hope you guys had a wonderful new year. I'm going to get on and do readings at one point. Today is Thursday, isn't it? See, New Year screwed me up. Today Wednesday or Thursday? Today is Thursday. I got a nail to go fix. Got a date tomorrow night. So, might wait until tomorrow to get the nail fixed before I go on my date. Because the way things would go, I'd break a nail. Either way, you guys have a wonderful new year. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to do readings later, and I'm going to chillax for a little bit here, and then I got stuff I got to do. So, yeah, I got to get to the bank. I got to deposit money. So, I love you guys. You guys take care. If you have any questions, if you have any more things to add to this, please put it in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Any disagreements with anything that I said, it's cool. Whatever. Put it down in the comment section. I'll look over it. I'm not a huge astrologer. I'm more of an energy reader and tarot reader, but I've been getting into these, and I understand the energies of these planets. They hit me and I feel them, and I get certain visuals. It's weird. But yes, you guys have a wonderful day. Wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys later. See you later. Bye.